Oke guys, ketemu dengan gue lagi Nat. Kita akan melanjutkan LA Noire-nya ya guys. Kemarin kan kita dapat case The Silk Stalking Murder, dan kita sudah berhasil menangkap pembunuhnya. Siapa sih, gue lupa pembunuhnya. Sebentar guys, gue lebih mengingat-ingat lagi. Kemarin kita habis misi apa aja. Siapa sih, gue lupa. Oh iya, kemarin kan yang ditangkap itu ada hubungannya sama si penjual buah itu ya. Oke. Perlu diketahui kalau di Illinois kita tuh masih belum persidangan ya, jadi kita belum dapat siapa benar-benar pelakunya karena belum ada persidangan. Jadi kita hanya menangkap tersangka atas berdasarkan bukti-bukti yang ada. Kita lanjut. 16 dulu. The White Shoe Slaying. Okay, The White Shoe Slaying. Cewek mabuk. Si cewek ini mau kemana?
Good morning, gentlemen, and what a grand morning it is too. We have just cause for celebration.
Oke. Yes, kita berhasil mengirimkan seorang ke penjara.
Gas seeping into his tiny reptile brain. Now, the fresh business. Galloway and Phelps, the task is at hand. The address is on the hill, north downtown of
Fremont Avenue. Let's go, partner. Let's
Skipper,
solve a crime.
Is the new letter genuine?
Now, boys, we all know how many imbeciles have confessed in the short case.
I don't go in for letting gangsters off scot-free.
That's the cop.
Wow.
Greetings from sunny California.
Shit man, hujan.
I want to stop.
Kita ganti baju dulu lah. Ini udah. Coba ini ya. Hey Galloway, where are you? Okay. The White Shoe Slaying. Kenapa mereka menamakan case dengan nama yang unik ya? Murder victim Seaman, tapi masih belum tahu siapa pembunuh, siapa korbannya. Pakai mobil yang mana nih? Mobil polisi atau mobil kita aja lah, Black.
Fine morning indeed. We keep locking them up, but the bodies keep piling up.
Yeah, Californians love a fad, Phelps. As long as the bricks hold up at San Quentin, there'll always be killers in this town to send.
Oi. Let's go.
First the letter, and now another body. Come on, you can't keep on telling me there's not killers still out there.
You know, Phelps, all these arrests on your record are giving you a reputation. You don't want them turning into unsolved.
Getting a vicious killer off the streets is more important than my reputation.
Really?
And besides, landing a big fat marlin is more impressive than an ocean full of minnows.
The minnows make it the man, Phelps. You can't always hit home runs. Sometimes you just gotta make first base.
Oke, banyak bacotnya orang tua. Whoa, shit man. Oh man. Kayak mengura. Shit. I'm sorry.
Any Century unit possible 415 at Alvera Street Plaza, unit animal code 3 identified.
11K, go ahead.
11.
11K, roger. Citizen Citizen reports at 415
Okay.
and Olvera Street positive.
Udah lemak, udah dapet. Oh man, oh you're under arrest.
You're crazy.
If I'm crazy, it's your fault. Running around behind my back. How am I supposed to trust you, goddammit?
Ada apa lagi nih Patwa? Hotel.
Whoa, sir. I think you ought to calm down.
Mind your own goddamn business. Why is everybody always on my case?
Anjir. Woi. Run.
Officer down! Watch it!
Oh shit, man.
Give it up, old man!
Get the bastard.
Stay down.
Wait, Pep.
Kill a cop, and it's the electric chair.
Ah, gitu dong. Untung Pepsnya nggak mati aja. Dasar nih kaget tua.
Car 11K. Code 4 at Olvera Street, but I'll need an ambulance. Shots fired. Suspect is down.
Apa ya?
Roger, on your
Nah,
ambulance
dikit-dikit
11
bling.
King. All units be advised code 4 at the Olvera Street Plaza.
Oke. Awas, we have a case. Minggir, geblek, minggir. Hey man, shit. Shoo. Watch out, minggir. Polisi mau lewat. Lewatan kita guys. Oke, tempat ambil kiri guys. Udah jadi bagus lagi anjir. Udah dia.
That guy there will lead us up.
Iya Patu, I know.
I'm steeling myself for what I'm about to see. That'll just be another dead body, partner. Get used to seeing them.
Dead bodies lagi, terbiasalah dengan itu guys. Kalau kita ngurusin pembunuhan. Tapi masih penasaran Black Dahlia tuh gimana sih? Kayak cek di Reaper-nya Sherlock.
Detectives,
Phelps and Galloway, homicide.
scene is secure. The rest of the patrolmen are going door to door, canvassing for witnesses.
Thanks. Keep me informed.
Will do, Detective.
This looks awfully familiar.
I think that's the impression the boys from the Examiner took with them as well.
There's nothing original.
Drive slowly, okay. Okay. Salah.
No, under the sun. Why should murder be any different?
What do we have so far?
Not much trace evidence to speak of. Storm blew in around 10 last
Yalah, ada
night,
hujan,
and
cuy.
rain washed most of it away.
And the body?
Looks like she was tipped out of an automobile from the tire tracks and superficial injuries. Strangled with a length of rope. And for my money, it's triple braid again.
Triple braid.
Time of death.
Sama kayak yang
From
mana?
her temperature, maybe 2 a.m. But it was cold last night.
Usual head injuries.
Blunt force trauma. Knock him over the head, then strangle and mutilate. No message with this one.
At least she was left clothed.
I doubt very much he was concerned with her dignity.
The green silk dress is very distinctive. Any sign of her other shoe?
No.
And no
handbag or other personal effects.
Okay, where we starting? Ada duit, guys.
Don't think this is
Don't
any
think
use
this
to
is
us.
any use. Emang nggak ada. Weh, sini weh. Let's see.
Find anything interesting?
Ada step.
No drag marks. Killer was
Jadi tidak
moving
diseret ya.
around, surveying the scene.
Teks tidak diseret jadi. Oke.
Our driver and our killer are most likely one of the
Sebentar, gue lihat teman gue dulu, guys. Oke, guys. Saatnya menginspeksi mayatnya, guys. Gak bisa mendekat ya. Oke lah, kita cek dulu aja.
There appears to be a dry cleaning label. Superior Laundry Services F1363.
F1360. Nothing unusual. Okay, let's make a call, guys. Something coming.
Detectives, I've been working the houses across the street and up the block. This lady thinks she has something for us.
Okay, ada saksi, guys.
Detective Phelps, LAPD.
I'm Mrs. Barton, Catherine Barton. I live just across the way.
Catherine Barton, okay.
Did you see anyone around here last night?
Not last night, but yesterday, early evening, I saw that awful hobo.
Okay, dia melihat sesuatu, guys.
Do you have a description?
Tall, gaunt, horribly disfigured. I think he may have had an accident in the war. He's a very scary, angry man.
Any idea where we might find him?
One of the hobo camps around here. He's some kind of hobo leader. They all follow him around.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay.
It's been a big help.
Of course. Anything I can do to help.
Hobo
I'd hate to
camp.
think that something so ghastly could happen right here and nothing be done about it.
Oke, kita telepon dulu, guys. Nanti berarti kita harus ke laundry-nya tadi, guys. Telepon.
Phelps, 1247.
1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address on Superior Laundry Services.
Just a moment.
Gila, keren banget ya.
Superior Laundry Services, 1260 West 1st Street.
Can you track down reports of hobo camps in the vicinity of Signal Hill?
Just a moment, Detective. There's a large camp under the bridge on Grand between Temple and Sunset.
Oke, ini kita udah tahu posisi hobo camp. Oke, kita kemana dulu nih? Kita kayak ke Superior Laundry dulu, guys. Anjir, si Patwa malah tim aja. Lu kerja apa sih, anjir? Mau sih gue. Oke. Superior Laundry Service. Let's go. Oke, kita harus sadari, guys. Ada jangan sering nabrak.
Excuse me? There was no message.
Where?
On the Vic. The last bodies had something written on it. This one didn't.
I'm failing
tidak
to
ada
follow.
message, guys.
Can't be the same guy is what I'm saying, right?
Ya, jadi kan biasanya pembunuhan sebelumnya ada
all the others.
There are more factors to consider than the messages.
Ada apa message-nya. Ini nggak ada. Jadi kemungkinan pembunuhnya berbeda atau tidak sempetan. Oke, ada yang nonton. Thank you guys for watching. Goblok. Hello, comment please. Kita akan menuju laundry service. Ini apa namanya, laundrynya korban pembunuhan.
Continue to respond, Ken.
Geblek. Halo, Wak, gimana sih? Yang gitu. Minggir. I'm in Hui. Oh shit, man, kelewatan. Oke, kita sudah sampai di Superior Laundry.
The rain stopped. We can change back into those white bucks now.
Siapa nih yang ngelola?
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. We're investigating a case and one of your laundry labels came up. F1363.
If you give me a minute, I'll go find register and you can take a look. You take a look for yourself. I've got clothes that need pressing.
You wrote the number down on that dress, is it there?
F1363, guys. Sebenarnya di sini nih. Gacha. Oke, namanya adalah Miss T. Tarleton, 43 Emerald Street. Oke. I'm done, guys. Let's go. Kita ke hobo camp dulu, guys. Jangan deh kayaknya. Kita kemana dulu ya ini ya? Mending ke ini dulu ding. Ke Tarleton Residence. Okay.
I've got a feeling we're about to meet another wife killer.
You've always got that feeling, Rusty.
Yeah, and it's usually correct.
Please, for once, can you not let your assumptions color your detective work?
Just you wait. Nordic types show a particular disposition for this stuff.
Okay, setelah lu pasti. Oke, kita sudah mau sampai, guys. Goblok. Gimana sih ini? Salah, geblek. Aduh dia. Fort City, Emerald Street. Okay, shall we? Wah, halo bocah, ngapain kalian?
Hello? Yes? Detectives Phelps and Galloway. Is your wife home, sir?
My wife went out last night and she hasn't come home.
Can you describe your wife and what she was wearing?
We were out at a friend's place, Bobby Ross's, for a party. She was kind of dolled up. She had her green silk dress, open-toed white shoes. Those are her favorite shoes.
Can we come in, Mr. Tarleton? I'm afraid we have some rather bad news. Do you have someone who can look after your children, Mr. Tarleton?
I've been trying to arrange a sitter. Look, tell me what's happened.
I'm afraid your wife was murdered last night. Her body was found this morning.
My God, kasian banget anjir. Oh my God.
I know this is a difficult time, Mr. Tarleton, but we are going to need you to answer some questions. First, we're going to take a look around.
What for? You don't think
it's
that...
procedure.
You
see to your girls.
Kasian banget bocahnya, guys. Anak kecil.
Stay here till Daddy's finished talking to these men.
Where's Mommy?
Everything's gonna be all right, sweetheart.
We would like Mommy to come home now, Dad.
Oh, man.
What's the problem, Tarleton? Let him search. You got nothing to hide. You want to hear something
Operator,
funny,
give me
Tarleton?
dispatch.
Some bums think filling out a missing persons report actually rules them out as a suspect.
Putting you through now.
Telepon siapa ini? Anjir.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Can you run an address for a Bobby Ross? Then send some uniforms over.
Would you like him picked up?
No. Suspect says he was with Ross last night. We need to confirm the alibi.
I'll get a prowl car dispatched.
Oke, berarti kita manggil orang yang terakhir yang bersama si korban, guys. Kenapa ini dilihatin coba ya? Dia nampaknya suka apa namanya? Naik perahu ya. Okay, let's check. Loh, ada tasnya di luar loh, guys.
Not sure this means much.
Why? Mana sih? Foto siapa ini?
I wonder why the picture was turned down.
Yes, why? Need something to clarify.
like this is going to help us.
Itu apa lagi? Barons berlagi.
Be real sweet on this dive.
If you'd excuse me, ladies.
Seems irrelevant.
Food for the needy and collection drives. Apa ini anjir?
Tequila and dignity.
Dignity itu apa sih anjir? Oke. Udah. SIM kah? SIM bukan sih itu guys. Brown blonde.
Lars was out in the rain last night.
Oh goblok si penjahatnya itu ya. Apa namanya? Menghilangkan bukti. Oke. Oh ada, talinya putus. Ada sesuatu yang dicatat lagi di kapal. Oke, I need with done. Oke, I need. Bobby lo sudah kita panggil. Oke. Let's talk, bitches. You kill your wife.
Tarleton. What is your wife's name?
Teresa.
Nah, kita review evidence dulu guys. Time of dance, footprint, tire tracks, laundry label, matchbook, victim setback. Oh jadi tambah headback. Ada bukti bahwa sepatunya habis dari luar. Bukti bahwa bajunya basah ya, oke. Itu ada tali yang kemungkinan digunakan untuk
Love Teresa. She was so
no.
In front of your friends. I think you came back here and strangled her and then dumped her body on the hill.
You think I strangled my wife? How do you expect to prove that?
Oke, kemungkinan buktinya adalah lu pernah apa namanya menggunakan tali untuk membunuh.
Was strangled with triple braid rope. The bow line from your boat is a perfect match.
Look, I know this looks bad. I'm gonna have to come to terms with the fact that
dia membiarkan pergi. Oke.
You said you went to a party at Bobby Ross's place?
That's right. Bobby had a bunch of people over. We were having a good time. She said she was bored and decided to leave.
Okay, he is lying. Top, gue ragu. Dia bohong guys.
You let your drunk wife leave the party and go off on her own?
Look, I was angry. I was having a good time. She has to go and ruin it. We always have to do what she wants to do. Last night she wanted to go dancing.
Any idea where?
Where she always goes. Bar down on North Beaudry Avenue.
Baron's
Bar. She goes there, drinks too much, gets maudlin, and calls me. I go and bring her home.
Oke. Terus kita coba ini. Victim state of mind.
Mr. Tarleton, was Teresa happy at home?
Yeah, I think she was.
You lie again. You lie again, guys. You lie again. Nope, you lie. Nope.
Spill it, Tarleton. We like the look of you for this, so you better give us something.
You only have the sitter until 9. I get mad. I tell her to go ahead, but I'm staying. She storms out. Look, I'm doing well at cards. I hardly ever do well. I married her because she was so much fun, but now she drives me fucking crazy.
Ada masalah lagi, guys.
What time did she leave the party?
About 8:30. Maybe a little earlier.
8:30. Last
When was
contact.
the last time you saw your wife?
Around 8:30. Card game
8:30.
at Bobby's was wrapping up. Played out my hand and drove home here. Paid the sitter and went to bed.
Are you lying? Dia nampak tidak bohong, guys. Tapi bukti menunjukkan
Lying, Lars.
bahwa
You
dia
didn't come
berbohong.
straight home, did you?
And how do you figure that?
Of course, you have wet jacket at muddy boots. But
You were out in the rain. You got soaked, Lars. We found your wet weather gear.
Okay, I stayed a little later than I said. This cute little brunette was hitting on me. Teresa noticed. I was half cut. I walked her home from Bobby's, but nothing happened. I walked back and got the car this morning.
Thanks for answering our questions, Mr. Tarleton. You'll need to go downtown to identify your wife's body.
I should have taken her dancing.
In my experience, Mac, if you give in to broads, you'll be giving in to them your entire life. Sounds like the Tarleton broad had her last drink at Barron's bar. We should check the place out.
Appreciate your time, sir.
Okay.
You believe this guy's story?
Kind of rings true.
Oke, saatnya kita ke Barron's Bar. Pokoknya nanti aja, guys. Kita ke Barron's Bar dulu. Minggir woi. Minggir woi, minggir woi, minggir woi, minggir woi, minggir woi, minggir woi. Oke, ini di mana lagi? Mana sih barnya? Situ kan, anjir. Shipment. Oke, nggak rusak parah cuy. Oke, kita sampai Barron's Bar jam 6 siang. What? Jam 1 siang. Gila. Shall we go, Rusty? Oke, jadi kita masuk aja.
Gents, drink?
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD.
I'm Benny Clough. This about Teresa Tarleton?
Yes, it is.
I heard about it on the radio. They're saying it was that Black Dahlia freak again? God damn it. You know, I rang that husband of hers. The babysitter said he was out.
If you don't mind, we have a few questions.
Okay, let's contact with victim.
What time did Teresa leave?
Around 10:30, I think.
Oke, nampaknya dia jujur, guys.
On foot, in a car, by bus? How was it?
She called for a cab.
Did you get the number?
Sure I did. I like Teresa. The only time she has a drink is when things aren't going so good at home. I was worried about her.
I love these waitresses. Everyone's a doll.
Put out an
There's
APB on the
yellow
cab.
cap 3591. Oke.
Should be traceable.
Oke, selanjutnya vagrant male suspect.
Who was she with? We've had reports about a tall, gaunt-looking hobo. He wasn't here last night?
I get plenty of bums in here, but nothing to fit that description.
Dia ragu.
The likelihood is that whoever she left here with killed her. Give it up, Benny.
All right, two creeps were all over her. promising to take her dancing.
You get a good look at these guys?
Sure. I got a good look. One of them was a sailor in uniform.
Sailor.
His cap said, USS Indiana.
And the other man?
The other guy is Richard Bates.
Okay,
He's sitting in the back right now.
Dapat lagi,
Red
guys.
polo shirt.
Okay.
Any idea where she was headed?
Nope. I didn't get that.
Nampaknya dia jujur sih.
The husband said she wanted to go dancing.
And she always wants to dance when she's been drinking. She was trying to talk some guys into taking her to one of the dance halls.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Bluff. We'll take it from here.
Hey, no problem.
This is Bates?
That's him.
LAPD, don't make me chase you, shitbird.
Okay, kita harus
Can't let
mengejar
the son
dia.
of a bitch get away.
God damn it all, I asked them to hold the mayo.
Go, Phelps, get after him. There he is, officer. We got a ride. Get in and drive.
Woi, goblok, jangan ngalangin gue, cok. Shit, man. Woi, cepet, cok.
No time to wait, Rusty. If he's the killer and he gets away, he could be our only lead to Terrelson's murderer.
Oke, Rusty, kamu gak lu tinggal. Kesuwen sih.
Where are you heading?
Oke, ada kejar-kejaran mobil, guys. So we need to stay.
Don't let this rain slip you up.
Aduh, shit, man. Lepas lagi. Come on, Pelpus, you can do it. Mobil lambat amat sih, anjir.
They always run.
All right, you got me. I've had enough.
Put your hands in the
Put your
air.
hands in the air.
Okay, Bates. You're gonna answer some questions.
I have a choice in this.
Okay, contact with
Last
victim.
night, you went drinking with a lady in the bar. Now she's dead. And your face is all messed up.
I'm in the clear on that. She preferred a sailor. You could lay it off on him. Are we finished?
Dope.
Do you want my partner to sap you? Tell us what we want to know.
She was okay. Drunk. Pissed off at her old man, wanting to go dancing. I thought I'd ply her with a few drinks and get my end away. Looks like your Salty had the same idea.
So what happened when you left the bar?
Sailor boy laid one on me. A cheap shot. After that, I don't know.
No, you like can be
You've done time, haven't you, Richard? Is that why you ran?
I'm on parole.
On what offense?
Sexual assault. Look, I was lying there on the sidewalk. He flags a cab and jumps in with the broad.
We're taking you in, Bates.
How come?
Just for a chat. Nice private chat. I'll explain my theory of once a degenerate, always a degenerate.
Take him to Central. He's a material witness in a murder case. Find him a cozy cell.
Richard here knows the drill.
Nice. Oke, nampaknya kita harus nelpon, guys. Yellow Cap.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an APB out on a yellow cab, number 3591. Ask dispatch to relay all sightings to car 11K.
No problem. I'll get on the radio.
Were there any incident reports filed in the vicinity of Barron's Bar on North Beaudry Avenue? We're tracking a sailor who was involved in a fight outside the bar.
I can check the reports, Detective. I have a message for you from Captain Donnelly. Message reads, James Jessup, U.S. Navy able seaman, has information relevant to your case. Jessup is currently being detained at Central Station.
Okay.
Could be our man. Thank you.
James Jessup. Kita harus wawancara juga, guys. So, kita harus kemana nih? Mobil kita mana nih? Gue kan di kiri ya, goblok. Sorry Rusty, I leave you behind.
Car 11K, we have a response on your APB regarding yellow cab number 3591. The vehicle has been identified at a gas station. Now heading west on 7th Street.
Di mana ini dia?
Garage. Hey, come on. Garage on 7th Street. Let's hit it, Phelps. The cab driver might tie this whole thing together.
Okay.
I hope you're right.
Kita ke goblok.
You see our taxi anywhere?
Nope. Kan. Oke, kita akan menangkap taksi.
11K, yellow cab number 3591, sighted at the corner of Wilshire and Whitmer. Repeat, Wilshire and Whitmer, 11K.
Where's that cab got to now?
Itu loh, di peta loh, men. Di mana sih? Woi, minggir. Oh, itu dia. I got him.
LAPD, we're investigating a murder.
What's that got to do with me?
The fare you picked up from Barron's Bar last night. What was the woman wearing?
It was a green dress. Oh, don't tell me something's happened to her.
Tell me about her.
She was with this sailor, and he was all over her. She wasn't having any of it. Said she just wanted to dance. But he had that look in his eye.
Where did you drop them off?
It's at the Crystal Ballroom.
What time?
After midnight. 12:30? Something like that.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
Well, that's gonna ruin my day.
Oke, Pak taksi, kasihan Anda. Oke, kita udah nampaknya kita harus ke mana lagi ya? Central Police Station dulu, guys, buat menginterview si sailor. Oke, go. Ini masih banyak kemungkinan ya. Ini kita crime state dulu ya guys. Oh, kok nggak ada sih? Ada tuh gue pencet X ya. Ya sudahlah, bodo amat. Sangat baik bu, sangat baik sekali nih pengemudinya pada belok kanan. Aduh, kasih jalan ke pak polisi yang goblok ini. Nyaris saja. Oke. Goblok.
Whoa there.
Gila, geblek nggak lihat anjir. Ini kenapa coba dikasih kayak gini ya? We need to turn around. Okay, let's interview the James Jessup. Okay, we update status dulu guys.
What's the latest thing?
He's in interview 2.
Okay, he's in interview though.
Sailor on furlough who looks like he's in trouble and knows it.
Interview tuh mana sih? Interview room 1 and then interview room 2. Okay, over there guys.
Detectives Phelps and Galloway, we know why you're here, Jessup, so it would be best if you answered our questions truthfully.
I don't want any trouble, that's why I'm here. I heard on the radio about this lady getting killed. I got lead from...
You lie, bitches.
my CO to come down straight away.
So why did you kill her?
I didn't kill anyone. Look, you need to believe me.
Let's start at the beginning.
Wait guys. Oke, langsung kita kasih si suspek guys.
You went to Barron's bar. What time did you arrive?
I got a 24-hour pass. I got there around 7.
That's where you met Teresa Terrellson?
Sure. We had a couple of drinks.
You lie again, guys.
So you tried to make a woman who was incredibly drunk?
Look, I'm not proud of myself, but I never hurt her.
You took her dancing?
That's right. Caught a cab to the Crystal Ballroom.
You had a fist fight with Richard Bates over Mrs. Terrellson.
You met the guy? He's a creep. You should take a look at him for this.
No, you lie again.
He's pointing the finger directly at you, Jessup.
I only had one night before I was back in the tub. He had all the time in the world to look for some action. I belted him. I'd do it again. She was better off with me.
Sure. You're a shining example of chivalry, Jessup.
Chivalry itu apa lagi, cuy? Okay, movements prior to murder.
Where did you go after the Crystal Ballroom?
I think the wind had gone out of her sails by then. She caught a cab and I caught a bus back to the base.
Lie again, BTS. Why
We
you
spoke
lie?
to the cab driver. Tell us what really happened at the Crystal Ballroom.
I'd had enough. She was all upset about her husband bawling about her kids. She looked old. Left around closing, maybe 1:30. Got on a bus and she fell asleep on my shoulder.
Which bus?
An All-American 249.
Okay.
I went past her place. She jumped off and I stayed on it downtown. After that, I caught another bus to San Pedro. The Indiana's down there. She's being scrapped.
And that was the last you saw of Teresa.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
right. We didn't say much. I think she was kind of embarrassed.
Embarrassed of what? Of her life. Okay,
The cab
light
driver
lighting.
said that you were getting pretty familiar with Teresa.
That's not how I'd put it.
Why are you shining your mouth, bitches?
So the last thing you wanted was her playing hard to get. Did that make you mad, sailor?
Yeah, it did. She knew what a guy's looking for. All broads do. Dancing comes second.
And what happened at the Crystal Ballroom?
Nothing. Not even a little hand relief. She had another couple of drinks. There was no fun left in her. Just poured her guts out to some bartender.
We're holding you till we can clear this with the driver.
Yeah, my CO said as much.
Can you put the guy in two in a cell and inform the commander?
Sure, Detective.
Okay, guys.
Got a message for you. Sighting of your disfigured hobo on Grand between Temple and Sunset. And it looks like the Beau has a record, too. He's wanted in connection with 2 female assaults.
Thanks.
Okay, kita ke hobo berarti.
What now?
Ke
Drive
kemana
all
nih?
the way to San Pedro and check his locker?
Let's see if the bus story checks out.
Okay,
There's a
kita
depot at
ke
1660
bus.
Beverly Boulevard.
Investigate interstate bus depot. Kita ke terminal. I drive again, guys.
3 suspects in the can and 1 on the hoof. And still no hard evidence on any of them.
Gimana sih?
11K, go ahead.
Patrolman reporting that Bobby Ross's car game is breaking up at midnight.
11K, roger that. Plenty of time to get downtown, Cole.
It's possible. Have them bring him in.
KGPL, we have Lars Haraldson picked up.
11K, roger.
Oke, tahan dulu. Jelas terlalu semuanya suspicious. Jauh amat sih. Oke, terus tiba di depan, guys. Two, 4, 9 ya. Ya nggak sih? Pak. 883. Ah, males gue nyari-nyari. Ini nanya aja langsung. LAPD.
And thank you, ma'am. You have a safe trip now. Where are you boys headed today?
LAPD. We're after the driver of All-American 249.
249.
We've been around midnight onwards last night.
Just a minute. Frank Zeffirelli. He's your man.
Where can we find him?
Frank is out on the 7-4.
Can you tell us the route?
Hang on. I should have it mapped out here somewhere.
We'll need to run the loop.
Shit man, ini agak susah nih. Kita ada di sini.
We're not gonna drive the whole thing, are we?
Won't take long. We have a siren.
Oke, untungnya ada tandanya guys. Jadi kita bisa ngikutin tandanya ini. 249 ya. Come on, Galloway.
All American 7-4, let's go get him. Yeah, this could be a long trip, Cole. Or it could be a short one. And here's me without my hip flask and only a pain in the ass.
Dimana bisnya
Way to kick off the drive in
gila.
high spirits, Rusty. Comments like that put me in just the right mood
Gila,
for some
langsung
leg
standing
work.
anjir mobilnya.
You know what your problem is? You don't like hard work. This kind of rigorous
Anjing gila
search
ini
is what police work is
orang
all
baru
about.
ngata-ngatain
Discipline.
seniornya anjing.
You're just as good as I am.
Gak ada habis anjir. Minggir woi, minggir woi, minggir woi, minggir woi, minggir woi, minggir woi. Aduh, jauhnya cu. Kira bis pun gak kelihatan loh. Minggir woi. Goblok. Minggir, 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 minggir.
Nope, still no sign of him.
Did you doze off, Rusty? I think you slept through my solving the case.
Yeah, very funny. You just give me a nudge if you see him, all right?
How about you nudge me?
I think that's a job for your wife.
Oh, Rusty.
Woi, minggir woi, minggir woi, minggir woi, minggir woi. No sign of bus. Goblok. Kelepasan cuy. Oh shit. We left. 5 seconds. Hey goblok.
Whoa, if someone reports this...
Goblok anjing. Gak tau ada polisi ya. I'm sorry guys.
How long is this bus route?
It actually covers an area around the size of Central Division.
The probability is we'll find it about halfway around.
Bad luck says we'll be chasing it all night.
Okay, we left 1 second. Gila nggak ada anjir, bis mana sini? Woi bis woi. Minggir. Itu dia. I see the bus.
This is starting to grate a little. You know, whatever happened to the joys of regular search?
Okay, I found him.
Police work, you know? They went out the window. That's the bus we're looking for. Ease in behind her and get her to the side of the road.
Is some kind of problem, buddy?
LAPD, we're investigating a murder. You had a sailor and a woman in a green dress on your bus late last night?
That's correct.
And the woman got off first, around 2 a.m.?
Yeah, that's right. And the sailor stayed on all the way to downtown.
Can you tell us where you let the woman off?
On California Street. To tell you the truth, she looked a little lost, like she got off on the wrong stop or something. I didn't like dropping her off near that hobo camp.
You've been a big help, Mr. Zeffirelli.
Oke, berarti kita habis ini.
So Sailor Boy escaped by the seat of his bell-bottom trousers. He left the broad alive.
Left her by the hobo camp.
Which means he's as good as killed her.
We can't eliminate any of them, but the disfigured man should be our starting point.
Oke, berarti kita. Oke, jadi si hobo ini pembenci polisi ya guys. Jadi si Rusty manggil bantuan.
I think we ought to investigate the hobo lead. Well, if you think we ought to, then I guess we ought.
Masa si hobo ya, terlalu mudah aja kalau langsung ke si hobo yang tersangkanya. Tidak ada intriknya. Oke, sebenarnya kita harus belok kanan. Minggir. Dasar pengemudi gablay. Oke, kita sampai ke hobo camp. Anjir, pakai shotgun, cok.
LAPD, we'd like a word with you.
Save it for someone who's interested. They're fascists. Come to move us on and steal what little we have left.
6 rounds won't get us far. We need you to stay copacetic. We need to hold out to the cavalry battle.
How do we do that?
Like this. Fuck it up. Keep them down, Phelps.
If you want your rightful share,
killing make you feel powerful.
Oh, mati lo.
Stinking.
Mati. Oh.
What's your name?
Comrade Stalin.
Very funny. We'll find out from your personal effects.
Stuart Ackerman.
You're under suspicion for murder, Ackerman. We're taking you downtown.
You can't do anything more to me than what the Japanese have already done.
Apa hubungannya Japanese anjir? Kita investigation dulu guys.
The Kremlin's over here, Phelps. Toss it and see what you find.
Missing morphine.
Still working, Jack.
I'm off to the Lighthouse Club in Santa Monica.
Hello, Jack. Mr. Benson, this is Courtney Sheldon. He's a buddy of mine from the war.
Well, I'm sure you two will want to polish some old war stories. Good evening, Jack. Mr. Sheldon.
Good night, sir. Take a seat, Courtney. We need your help, Jack. I told you I would have nothing to do with that.
I'm fine too, Jack. Medical school's going well. I got a part-time job.
Do dope peddlers need part-time jobs?
We made a mistake and we're in trouble, Jack. A local gangster, Mickey Cohen, is putting on the squeeze.
So hand it over, walk away. What's stopping you?
We had a deal with them, that they would dole it out slowly. They said they would supply abortion clinics and doctors, but they've been moving it on to addicts, and they can't cope with the purity.
So your problem is with gangsters being dishonest.
My problem is that people are dying, and that if this gets back to us, we'll all end up in jail. We want you to negotiate.
How can you fight with that?
Kasian amat. Nggak mungkin. Kita sudah sampai Central Police Station. Ini sebenarnya waktu kita melakukan apa namanya ya, langsung mengungkap siapa ini pembunuhnya. Kalau salah bahaya nanti.
Ackerman, you were in the Marines.
How do you know?
The Corps selected big guys for flamethrower duty. That's how you got the burns.
Life expectancy was 5 minutes for a guy in flamethrower detail. What kind of a government puts weight like that on a man's shoulders?
You'll get no argument from me. It was a heavy load.
You feeling sorry for this smelly fuck?
Why did you...
To me.
A bus driver dropped Mrs. Terrellson near your camp around 2 a.m. Why did you take her up to the hill?
Which hill? I have many places. I go where I please.
You are clearly insane, Ackerman. The state of California does not execute mental
women I've killed. But I've killed many of them. Their necks are so fragile.
Itu emang pembunuhnya dia nih.
Where were you around 2 a.m. last night?
At the camp.
You were up on the hill. You were seen during the day. We have a witness. We have evidence. Come clean with me, Ackerman, and I'll see what I can do for you.
I despise your pity. You have nothing that links me to this woman.
Oke. Dompetnya kayaknya lebih, ya kan dompetnya si Teresia tadi ya.
We have you cold, Ackerman. Her purse and the ballroom ticket were in your lean-to. Tell us why you did it.
I kill because people need killing. It's what I was trained to do.
Stuart Ackerman, I am charging you with the murder of Teresa Terrellson.
Okay, it's done.
A man down on his luck I can abide. But a filthy red who chooses to live outside the rules of society I cannot stomach. Maybe poor Teresa Tarleton will provide the catalyst we need. I've spoken to the chief and the mayor, and I think it's time we send some men in to remove the godless and send them on their way over the county line. A grand day that will be, gentlemen. And a grand result you have brought me. You two are fast becoming my finest crusaders.
Paling cuma 600 guys. 5 star, 5 star, 5 star. Katanya punya istri banget.
And now my heart's a blazing ruin. You say that you were only fooling. Don't walk away. Don't do me wrong. Don't leave me singing this torched song when I'm burning.
Enjoy the life. Aduh, toilet dulu lah. Studio Secretary Model. Ini case selanjutnya. Ini case selanjutnya guys. Apa lagi nih cuy, belum dipotongnya. Siapa lagi nih pembunuhnya? Sedih banget sih bunuh cewek.
We will look into it.
Again
yes,
and again.
I'm aware that it's an election year. Keep a hold of your head, Council. Now is not the time to lose your nerve. It would appear that someone has hocked a rose gold wedding ring and matching engagement ring. Sound familiar?
Deirdre Mullen.
Press the pawnbroker and see what you can find out. The address is 348 South Main Street. The Muller case goes before the grand jury next week, and the DA does not want any egg on his face. Then get out to the railroad depot on Santa Fe Avenue. We have another poor unfortunate found this morning beside the railroad line. 40-year-old white woman.
Right, Skipper.
What do you think?
We need to follow up this lead from the pawnbroker, Phelps.
Another body and Deirdre Muller's ring. The Emperor may soon have to come to terms with the fact that he's wearing no clothes.
Deirdre Muller tuh yang mana sih, aku lupa.
Shoved up your ass, Phelps. Is that what your old man paid college tuition?
Ya sudahlah, kita langsung ke crime scene aja guys. nih keluarnya? Oke, dekat. Duar.
You've got to admit, this is looking odd.
Anyone could pawn a ring.
But if you take it along with all of the other indicators...
Cole, Hugo Moeller was identified by the school's groundkeeper. He's our guy.
Witnesses have fingered the wrong guy before.
He ran, for God's sakes.
And he always maintained he was set up.
Suspects to be taken into custody at the trolley station on Lucas Avenue. Stand by for further.
Crimes dulu guys. Minggir polisi melewat. Licin. Minggir dong, cowok.
This is car 11 King. Go ahead with the further.
2 459 suspects sighted in the vicinity of the trolley station on Lucas Avenue between Court and Colton.
You should have iced those folks. You leave no witnesses, you stay out of the
I'm
post.
not riding all the way to Santa Ana and then on to Cincinnati with you pissing in my ear.
But I'm tired of always being on the lam.
I don't have a choice. Stick-up charge is still a stick-up charge, and I ain't going back inside.
You're both coming with me. Don't do anything stupid.
Ya. Aduh, kabur lagi, guys.
Don't go to sleep on me. Get me back in close.
Hey, man. Udah sejauh mana dia? Aduh, shit man. Goblok, bukan yang ini tolol. Aduh, suspect left behind lagi, shit man. Kita gitu anjir.
You should have iced those folks. You leave no witnesses, you stay out of the
I'm not
post.
riding all the way to Santa Ana and then on to Cincinnati with you pissing in my
But
ear.
I'm tired of always being on the lam.
I don't have a choice. A stick-up charge is still a stick-up charge, and I ain't going back inside.
You're both coming with me. Don't do anything stupid.
Officer needs help, 103 and
Okay. Come on.
Phelps, you gotta get me closer. Hit it. Clean this asshole off the road.
Dasar warga situ goblok banget sih.
You know...
Give it up, LAPD! Car 11K calling KGPL. Code 4 at the Lucas Avenue trolley station. The 459 suspects are in custody.
Roger, 11K. All units, code 4 on the 459 suspects at the Lucas Avenue trolley station.
I dapat intuition point, but I don't need to use that. Hey! Wait.
If we survive this, it's gonna be a miracle.
Shit, man. Why I always hit something in this city? Minggir woi. Money loan. People shall and trade. Okay, pawn broker.
How can I help you boys?
Detectives Phelps and Gall. Rose gold wedding and engagement ring?
David Bremner. Am I gonna get something for this pledge? Gave that bum money, now you guys are gonna leave me short.
How much did you give it?
$50?
Try another number.
20?
Try 10. Feel lucky you're getting it.
I have the rings right here. Traceable. That one came from Hartfield's Jewelry down on Broadway.
Thanks for the tip.
This one.
Does this mark mean anything?
Hallmark. Gives you an idea of the quality.
22 karat.
What have you got on the guy who brought these in? Can you give us a description of the man who pawned these rings?
Not sure. Medium height, medium build. Sorry. He just had one of those forgettable faces.
We'll be in touch, Mr. Bremner.
Okay. Katanya gue dapat baju baru ya. Mana baju barunya, Cok? Ah, bagus ini aja. Si anjir.
We have a problem. We could have the local troopers check out the Tulare County address.
The address is bogus. Herb is having fun with us. The guy who's been sending the Dahlia letters is also the guy who pawned these rings.
How do you figure that?
Percy Bysshe Shelley wrote the poem that came with the Dahlia letter. If the Dahlia letters are genuine, then the man who killed Elizabeth Short may have also killed Deirdre Mullen.
How do we...
Ini ngapain coba tabrak?
Citizen reports man with a gun. Union and Rockwood Street. Union and Rockwood Street. Units to handle code.
Crime state lagi deh. Balik lagi anjir, wih. Jangan jauh-jauh toh, crime state-nya habis deh. Bete gue. Kan lewat terowongan tadi lagi, Cok. Jauh amat ya Tuhan, ya Tuhan. Terus gue meminta ke situ aja deh. Si Rasti aja, wah nyetir. Gue sampai ke sini loh, Cok.
KGPL to all units. Citizen reports man with a gun. Union and Rockwood Street. Union and Rockwood Street. Unit to handle code 2.
Nyaris saja.
God damn it! I said cough it up! Not gonna say it again.
Say kaya! Cuma ya!
That's it, old man. I've had enough of your gibberish.
Gila. Woi.
Give it up! LAPD!
Aduh, robbery suspect.
At this distance, no chance.
I don't need this.
Awas, shot bitches.
Every man for himself.
Hurry, you can still catch him.
Alah, lemah amat sih lu, Peps.
There he is, officer.
Itu dia. Kaget gue. Ternyata di situ anjir. Kenapa sih nggak menyerah aja gitu? Atau emang dia pengen mati paling?
Can you drive to this one?
Ya gue capek nyetir aja. Dasar bapak tua. Dasar bapak tua.
You boys ready? Follow me.
Okay, I will follow you.
We should keep this development with the ring under our hat until we speak to the captain.
We're all on the same team, Rusty.
Chain of command, Phelps. The skipper will decide who needs to know. Got it?
I get it, Rusty. I just don't like it.
Gila, pembunuhan macam apa ini?
Yeah. I look after all the rail depots.
What have you got?
The Negro, Nelson Gaines, called it in. I came down here to make sure him and the other guy, Jameson, stuck around.
Jameson found the body?
Something like that. Guy makes me sick.
We'll talk to the coroner. Keep an eye on both of them.
Okay, we need to talk to Nelson Gaines.
Detective Phelps and Galloway, homicide. Can you tell me exactly what happened?
We were shutting cars over to the main line when I saw this man here lying on top of this woman. The woman wasn't moving and seemed to be in a bad way.
What time was this?
About 7:30 this morning, sir.
Thanks for your help. Have you given Patrolman Hart your detail?
I have, sir.
Thank you. You can
Thank
go
you.
now.
Bisa aja kan dia tuh pembunuhnya.
What have we got here?
White female, approximately 40 years of age, lipstick smudges on the face, but no writing, at least nothing legible. A blunt force trauma to the temple, nose, and eye regions. Ligature marks point to the probable cause of death being strangulation.
Strangulation diikat.
Any idea of the time of death?
From her temperature, after midnight would be my guess.
Oke, saatnya menginspeksi tubuhnya.
Smell?
Very good. There is the usual evacuation smell, but it appears she's been living rough for quite some time.
Very strong smell of alcohol.
The autopsy will tell, but I would assume that she was inebriated.
Inebriated, apa ya? Fragrancy kan parfum. Inebriated. Yang tulisannya mabuk itu mabuk dia.
Another missing ring.
Seems I've been swabbing a lot of bare fingers recently.
Can you be more exact about the time of death?
No later than 2 a.m. The state the body was in, a 1 or 2 hour window is the best I can do.
2 a.m. Okay. Ini dia. Buka dulu guys. Surat apa ini? 2122 Saint David said, "Dear Evelyn, I hope that this letter finds you in a better way than we had last better. And we both know what that makes you become. But I am not waiting to harass and accuse. I am waiting to apologize. I was heartbroken seeing what had become of my little girl and what she is doing to herself. You are destroying your body and your soul with liquid, Evelyn. And it is harder for me to watch than you can imagine. But only God Almighty." Emang berarti mungkin suaminya kali ya, atau dia ya ada yang meminta dia pulang dan cuma setengah aja suratnya. "But only God Almighty above us has the night to judge, and so I beg you your forgiveness. I have been in contact with a sanitarium here in Connecticut on your behalf. They say your condition is an illness, Evelyn, and that it can be treated. You only need to check yourself in. It will not, I don't know, again." Okay. Lagi apa ini?
You go over to the lot to see what they know about her.
That's going to be difficult, Cole. Keystone Studio lot closed back in 41.
Natutup ah. Dapat korek lagi. Bar mana lagi ini? Manchester bar. Apa lagi ini?
Investigating.
Apa ini? Kayaknya kita harus ke sana deh. Teneneng.
What are you thinking, Ray?
The city keeps tossing us dead bodies. We're just running to catch up.
Yes. Ya, aneh emang.
Park there if I were you.
Mana sih? Ah, ini dia. Sebenarnya ada saksi lagi nih, guys.
Detective Phelps, LAPD homicide.
John Ferdinand Jameson.
We need you to answer some questions, John.
If you don't mind, I prefer Ferdinand.
Don't push your luck, knucklehead.
What were you doing to the body, Ferdinand?
Are you sure you won't be upset?
Try me, Ferdinand.
I was kissing her.
Lipstick.
Classic Carmine. Is this yours, Ferdinand?
No. I found it near her purse. I thought she could use some lipstick.
Rusty, stop! Don't hit him.
Mayat cium bangsat.
You went through her purse?
It wasn't like she needed it. Took a look.
You're lying, bitches. You dub this.
Why didn't you report the body, Jameson? Do you know how this is going to look to a jury?
A jury? What gives? I could tell that she was dead. I came through here about midnight last night. She wasn't here then.
Let me belt him again.
You're under arrest, Jameson. We'll see how this plays out. Until then, you can think a little on how you'd like to be treated if you were found dead.
I'm telling you, it's not illegal. Me and some friends of mine...
Clyde, you get this sack of shit into a cell. I'll deal with him later.
Sure, Rusty.
Cing. Mayat dicium anjir. Oke, kita call someone untuk menanyakan bar sih kayaknya.
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address on Levine's Liquor. Closest store to the Santa Fe Avenue rail yard, if possible.
Just a moment, Detective. Closest store would be the one at 939 South Hope Street.
Thanks, ma'am.
Oke, kita sudah menemukan alamat Levine's Liquor Store. Where is it? Kayaknya kesini dulu aja deh.
Read that those goddamn Chinese want to sell the relief food that we're sending them?
Yeah, I read about that.
Those people are starving. They can't do that.
Want to sell the food to fund the civil war against the communists.
Really? I guess that's okay then.
Armies can't fight without food. Spend all your money on weapons, but you still have to have the will to fight. Fortunately, the Reds will win in China.
Watch your mouth. You know what you're saying?
The people of this country overthrew a king. You think the Chinese will balk at an emperor if they are starving?
No. Because they will not starve. Lewat sini lagi, guys. Nyaris saja. Okay, we arrive.
What can I do for you? LAPD, Phelps and Galloway. We're making inquiries into the murder of Evelyn Summers.
Evelyn? She's dead?
You knew Evelyn Summers, Mr.
Robbins. Yes, I knew Evelyn. I was a good friend of her ex-husband. She kept some of her stuff here.
Can you show us, please?
Sure. Come this way.
You got some fine stock here, Mr. Robbins. Well, you let us take some to the road, this case might get solved a lot quicker.
He's joking, Mr. Robbins.
She kept a bed here, but I probably shouldn't have let her. An alcoholic in a liquor store, that was never going to work out, was it?
Jadi ini.
We'll take a look around. I'm guessing Evelyn hadn't held down a job for quite some time before she was killed.
Ada pin ini.
Rollins Bowling Alley. Maybe Evelyn did something other than drink in her spare time.
Main bowling.
Rawlings. I know that place. Corner of 9th and Grand. A lot of cops bowl there on Tuesday night.
When exactly did Evelyn work in the pictures?
A few years ago. She worked in legal copyrights for music.
Anaknya itu. Sekamat anjir.
She wasn't always such a loner. Evelyn was reading Aristotle?
Evelyn wasn't stupid.
Meta
The
basics.
thing about her was her need to drink.
And she was borrowing books from Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Okay. Wih, ada reflectionnya keren aja. Oke, saatnya kita interogasi Pak Robbins. Okay.
We're trying to account for Evelyn's movements yesterday.
She came by in the morning.
A social visit? To pick up some of her things?
She had a couple of bucks and bought a quart of rye.
Any idea where the money came from?
She didn't mention it. But she did say the booze was a present for a boy. She said they had been fighting and she had to make it up to him.
Oke, dia beli liquor, guys.
Were you and Evelyn close, Mr. Robbins?
Not many people will be sad she's gone. I'll be one of the few.
I got the
You
impression
seems
that Evelyn
honest.
had been sleeping rough of late.
It became difficult for me to have her stay here. Her mother was trying to get her back
Oh,
on the straight and
mother.
narrow. She's old now. To be honest, you have to have a good reason to want to get back on.
You know a friend of Evelyn's by the name of McCaffrey?
Not personally.
You feel doubt. Press square for doubt.
We're struggling for leads, Robbins. Did she know McCaffrey?
She idolized him. From what I gather, the feeling was far from mutual. He seems to peddle a revolutionary stance, fixing the ills of society. You could see how it would appeal to down-and-outs like Evelyn.
Thanks for your help, Mr. Robbins.
No problem. Hey, I'd like to make arrangements for the funeral. You think I could get in touch with Evelyn's mother?
Put in a call to the watch commander at Central Station, Mr. Robbins. He'll be trying to reach the next of kin.
Thanks.
Kasih
Get
nama.
the guy, huh? Evelyn never hurt anybody.
Oke, siap bosku. Oke, selanjutnya kita ke mobil dulu aja deh. Cek, 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 cek. Let's go, Rusty, don't slow. Ke men's bar. Oke, let's go. Let's go, Rusty. I'll drive for you. Okay, it's close. tobacco on his victory clothing. What should we do?
Drink, fellas.
Phelps, Galloway, homicide. We need to ask you some questions concerning Evelyn Summers.
I'm Walter Mensch. Evelyn Summers? What is it now?
You knew Evelyn?
As well as I wanted to know Evelyn. She's a pain in the ass, always coming in here, cadging drinks, never had any money. She was in just a couple of nights ago.
Did she ever tell you where she was staying?
I don't know. I think she was living rough. She had that kind of stunk about her.
Who did she drink with?
A bunch of these guys. Ask around.
What's your name?
Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Mind if I ask you some questions, Mr. McCaffrey?
I'm just a starving writer, detective. What do you want to ask about?
Evelyn Summers, and why she was found beaten and strangled in the rail depot on Santa Fe.
Okay. I see your point.
How well did you know her?
I can't say that I knew her. It was more like I was aware of her.
Do you have a criminal record, Mr. McCaffrey?
Nothing serious. I've had a few skirmishes.
You can't lie to me. You can't.
You want to save me some time, or do you want me to look up your file?
Industrial disputes, strikes, workers' rights, that kind of thing.
A regular fifth columnist. Nice to meet you, comrade.
You say you barely knew Evelyn?
Yes, that's correct.
You're lying, McCaffrey. You looked down your nose at Evelyn, but you knew her, and you have some idea of what happened.
I hope you're holding aces. I'm telling you again, I barely knew the woman.
You know barely, you very new. You know, dispute, there is your name here, okay?
Why would you lend her your book on metaphysics if you only knew her in passing? It was more than that. A Renaissance man like yourself, lending his books to his acolytes.
She hounded me about that goddamn book, and then she lifts it from my apartment and lies to my face that she didn't take it, as if she could even comprehend any of it. I saw her go into a hotel with Tiernan last night. They had booze in a paper bag. He's your man.
Thank you for the information, Mr. McCaffrey.
The regulars might have something else to tell you, but I don't.
At the moment, all I want to do is talk to the bottom of my glass.
You a friend of Evelyn Summers?
Who's asking?
Very cute. You know who's asking.
I know my rights.
You don't have any. Answer the question.
Evelyn mooches for drinks. I don't have any time for that.
Was that so hard?
Keep writing me, copper.
Oke, kita ke Rawlings, bowling.
You're free to speak to the regulars. Just don't shake them too hard.
Nggak ada clue apa lagi, guys. Let's go.
You know the way. You can drive.
Car 11K, come in.
Woi, apa sih lu? Gue yang nyetir lah.
Car 11K,
11 King.
Captain Donnelly, return to Central. Go to.
11 King, in or out? Let's not keep the man waiting, Phelps.
Kita harus kesini dulu, guys. Kita ke rolling dulu ini.
Officer needs help, 103 NV.
Hello, Rusty. Two on your usual lane?
I'm Detective Phelps. Homicide.
You must be new. What's your shoe size?
We're conducting an investigation, ma'am. Do you know the name Evelyn Summers?
Sounds like I should. Oh, maybe it could be Jimmy's friend. He's a pin setter. One day he introduced me to a lady after work. Stuck in my mind because he was much older, too, moving around the lanes toward the back.
Thanks, ma'am. Let's go get him.
As the cannibals finished off eating the clown, one said, "Did that taste odd to you?"
She wants a 5-star goddamn wedding.
This is a tasty burger.
Gimana sih?
Tiernan! LAPD!
Kenapa lu kabur anjir? Kabur lagi anjir.
There!
Wih, mobil apa ini lagi? Cuy, dapat mobil baru.
What are you waiting for? Get after him!
We might go faster if we weren't carrying the extra weight. These are flashy cars to be parked outside a bowling alley.
The lanes attract a fast-living individual with money to burn, Cole.
Or a middle-aged individual with the need to feel virile.
Don't go to sleep on me. Get me back in close. Another runner. At least we've got a suspect.
Why do they always run? I'm sure we've got the wrong person in more than one of these homicides, but they always seem to land it.
You know, your theories are not airtight by any means.
Anjir, gila. Gue udah skill driver, gue udah mumpuni cu.
If this isn't the killer, we can at least get him for reckless endangerment.
That's unless he runs into a wall and saves us all the trouble. Keep it steady and I'll try to bust his tires. Hit him, Cole. Spin him out.
Udah bocor loh cu.
Now it's... That is the end of that. It's about fucking time.
What the heck, fire? Show me your hands.
Udah ngeyel sih. Wah, mobil ini bagus padahal. Mobil kita lah. Yuk. Kita langsung ke Central police station.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes. You're behind the wheel.
Goblok anjing, dasar Phelps goblok. Kita berjumpa siapa ini? Loh.
The captain is downstairs with Ray Pinker and Carruthers.
Downstairs-nya mana lagi? Awas. Goblok kan?
Push him in front of the car. That's the cop who caught her.
What's this about, Captain?
Ray and Mal have some concerns over the Henry and Muller cases, which I don't want aired outside of this room.
The evidence is solid, Captain.
I agree, Rusty. It's just that corpses keep piling up.
Copycats.
I've been banging the same drum. But the notes, the lipstick messages.
Ada konspirasi, guys.
Cartel Classic Carmine. Each woman, same brand, same color.
Teresa Terrelson didn't have a lipstick message.
Technically, you're right, Rusty. She didn't have any lipstick. But she did have a message. We found it beneath her dress, scraped with a sharp stick.
What did it say?
You sure you want to know?
Ray?
As far as we can be sure, it said cunt BD.
That's one way of looking at it.
Looking at what?
Cunt is all about access, Stubbs. You're married. Yours is mortgage. Some of us like to pay by installments. This guy doesn't like to pay at all.
Why are you so angry, Mal?
Because I just had to fire one of my assistants. He was a friend of Jameson's. God knows what he might have been up to.
Captain, we have good leads in the Summers case, but it's up to you to decide how we proceed.
Keep this under your hat for now. And follow up on Evelyn Summers. I want daily reports.
Siap, Kapten.
We got our orders. Back to the Summers case. Get an address for McCaffrey. He'll have blown the bar. I'll meet you outside.
Oke, telepon dulu guys. Telepon untuk menanyakan McAfee.
Operator, message for KGPL.
KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address for a Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Grosvenor
McCaffrey. Apartment 6, 126 Yale Street, between Ord and Alpine.
Thanks for your help.
Jadi tadi si Mel, si koroner ini mecat asistennya. Why? I just don't get it. Jameson itu siapa ya? masih penasaran sama si Hugo ya, yang diperankan sama Mike di The
Let me
Heroes.
pose a question. Depends. What's it got to do with? Morals. Would it bother you to put the wrong person away? Depends. On what? On whether anyone except the poor son of a bitch in the slammer ever found out.
Okay, I don't need to take along. I just go. Just need to go. Kita lihat mapnya dulu deh, jauh nggak sih? Ini apa lagi nih? Kayaknya gue tuh harus keliling dulu deh guys. Oh, Central Police. Tujuan Hidden Vessel. Gila banyak banget.
All units also needs help. 415 and shots fired. 313 Bunker Hill Avenue. 313 Bunker Hill Avenue. Unit to handle code 3 identify.
Oke, kita kayak crime sleep dulu guys. Tuh gue pengen tidur lagi. Yaudahlah. Udah berapa jam nih gue live? Wih. Menyok guys.
All units also needs help. 415 and shots fired. 313 Bunker Hill Avenue. 313 Bunker Hill Avenue. Unit to handle code 3 identify.
This is 11K. We'll handle the 415.
11K also needs help. 415 shots fired.
Why don't you come on out, Jimmy? I won't let them hurt you. Not my honey boy.
I told you not to call me that, woman. Now shut the hell up.
You shut the hell up.
That the lady of the house?
It's a nice story. Two old lovebirds just moved in together, but they had a falling out, and he chased her across the yard with a 12 gauge. Now,
Gila.
Get the bastard!
Officer down! Give yourself up! Now!
You're a cop killer! Reinforcements are on the way. Cease and desist.
What have they done to you?
Asem nih, mati lagi deh. Okay, Rusty, you are driving. Gue capek.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Besok aja ngurusin hidden vehicle-nya. We need to know. Keenam ya.
McCaffrey is in apartment 6.
Yes, I know. Lift kah? Oh, 5 dan 6. Oh man, that's my detective sense. Appeal. The last.
Don't think this is anything.
Oh man.
He said he was at home. He said he didn't know her. And we have the book.
Okay.
Let's see Carruthers argue his way out of this one.
Is that you, Grosvenor? Who are you guys? What are you doing in here?
We're from the LAPD, ma'am. Do you know where we might find McCaffrey?
I'm his neighbor. Is he in trouble?
Look, lady, we need to find him, and in a hurry. Are you going to give me trouble?
He has a pigeon coop up on the roof. He spends his mornings up there when he's been drinking.
How do we get up there?
Down the hall and up the stairs.
Drunk and in command of a carrier pigeon. Surely we can write him up for that. A citation at least.
Nah, ini dia lanjutan suratnya. Oke, jadi dari mamahnya ini.
Torn from the letter we found beside the body. At the very least, I'd say it ties McCaffrey to the scene.
Okay. Okay, it's done, guys. Tadi mah tangga ya.
Want another commendation?
Ini harusnya. We need to go after him. Kok mirip yang ini ya?
Grosvenor McCaffrey. Running on a hangover, McCaffrey? Sit down and we'll talk.
I'll go get our wheels.
You a runner, McCaffrey? Stay and fight the good fight.
Lock him up and throw away the key.
Ayolah, kerja dia, Pelps. Kita lihat sampai mana dia lari.
Give it up, LAPD. Don't make me chase you! McCaffrey, you're under arrest on suspicion of murdering Evelyn Summers.
Okay.
We need to get downtown and wrap this thing up. It's got to be McCaffrey. Unless Tiernan set him up. You don't think that asshole Jameson could have done it, do you? Whoever did it wasn't that Dahlia fuck.
How do you know that McCaffrey didn't do the Dahlia?
We have a list of over 200 suspects. His name was never on it.
If you think the list is exhaustive, Rusty, who am I to argue?
Listen, let's just work the case at hand, shall we?
Then we
can sit down and put all the puzzle pieces together at a later date.
I'll hold you to that.
You sure you can make it stick with one of these suspects, gentlemen?
It's either McCaffrey or Tiernan, sir. I think Jameson is an aberration.
All right. I'll deal with that degraded lunatic myself. He's got some fearful retribution coming. Tiernan is in one, McCaffrey is in two. I want a confession from one of them.
Confession.
Don't fail me, young fellows.
James Tiernan.
Why did you run?
I was the last one to see Evelyn that night. I knew you would think it was me.
Can you describe your relationship with Evelyn?
I barely knew Evelyn.
Okay, victimization.
Keep lying to me and I'll have you charged and in front of a grand jury before your feet touch the ground.
How can you possibly prove Evelyn and I were more than friends?
Victim. Coba ini ya.
McCaffrey gave you up, Tiernan. He says he saw you go into your hotel with Evelyn.
I met Evelyn at the public library. We would read for a while and then go for a drink. Last night we went back to my hotel room and had some more to drink.
You have fucked?
I must have passed out. I woke up and she was gone.
What time was this?
Around midnight, maybe later.
And there's no one who can confirm this?
No.
Aristotle's Metaphysics, the book that belonged to McCaffrey.
McCaffrey saw her looking at it once in his.
We either hang this on you or McCaffrey. You better give us something.
Well, McCaffrey's been in trouble with the law before. I mean, he always makes out it was some kind of labor dispute, but, you know, I'm not so sure.
You and Evelyn were drinking together last night, and she had no other place to stay.
I don't know what happened last night. I don't remember.
You lie.
You're lying, Tiernan. You've been fighting with her. You fought, and...
I'm not lying! She got up and left! That was it!
Why did I fought a boy after an argument?
She left, but she came back. She bought you a quart of whiskey to make it up to you. She told the liquor store owner. You're in deep trouble, buddy.
She said she loved me. She wanted to care for me.
40 years old woman.
She never stopped talking about McCaffrey. McCaffrey was a writer, McCaffrey was a hero, McCaffrey cared for the little guy.
Did you kill her, Tiernan?
I might as well have. I kicked her out. She had nowhere to go.
Do you own a car, Tiernan?
No, I don't.
Have access to a lug wrench?
You lie again, guys.
Coroner's report says that evidence at McCaffrey's apartment for us to find.
We went to his apartment. McCaffrey was up on the roof. Evelyn stole them. McCaffrey went crazy when he found out. He said he would put her out of her misery. He can be very cruel.
I'm not sure that she killed her.
Evelyn was missing a ring from her right hand.
That's strange. She always wore it. A big black circular disc with a white E in the middle. It was made from an old typewriter key. A present from the prop department at her old movie studio.
You're not in the clear.
Okay, let's go to interview room 3. 2 ding.
You want a manuscript?
You lie again. Cho.
You're lying, McCaffrey. You were out at the rail yard. And what do you have that... After you were done beating Evelyn, you searched her and found her mother's letter. That old lady's anguish amused you. Evelyn was battered with in your apartment. And the note from her mother. And your blood.
I listened to him, and he explained why he did it.
Tiernan went to you for help. You expect me to buy that?
That's how it went down. I told him he made a terrible mistake, but he would be throwing his life away.
I think we need to call some.
Putting you through now. How can I help, Detective?
I need the jacket on a Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Just a moment, Detective. McCaffrey was formerly under surveillance by the Red Squad. Convictions for petty theft. Dishonorable discharge from the Army during...
Kita kemana lagi ini? Kita harus mempertanyakan. Terus kita harus mempertanyakan pengakuan si James.
You spoken to McCaffrey? I can go? It's all been cleared up?
Not quite. We have one more question we need to ask, James. Then I think we will be done.
Sure. Go ahead.
So Evelyn passed out, and you walked out. What happened next?
I woke up in the morning, very hungover. I thought Evelyn would have come back.
You like again, bitches.
I know you're lying, James. You went out looking for her. Tell me what really happened.
I don't know what you're talking about. How can you say I wasn't in that hotel room?
Katanya si McCaffrey, you kill her.
You wound up at McCaffrey's. You were still incredibly drunk. You passed out on his floor. It's time to tell me what really happened.
McCaffrey woke me up the next morning, and he showed me the lug wrench and the letter and the box, and he said I came in with him last night. He said that I killed him. And then it was all over the radio, and that he would protect me. And I don't know, Detective, for the life of me, I can't remember a goddamn thing. And I was angry with her. Really angry. I could have done it. Was it me?
Kasihan, jangan dulu. We need to make sure si Grosvenor. Fuck him.
You were in the war?
Yes, I was. Seeing the things that I saw, it changes a man. I came back here determined to change things. All I wanted was a pen and an opportunity to speak out.
You told us before that you had only minor run-ins with the police. You didn't mention petty theft.
I've never been in trouble for violence. That's the salient point here, isn't it?
You lie that you have a criminal record.
McCaffrey. You have a history of violence towards women.
How do you turn a couple parking tickets and a petty theft misdemeanor into an assault charge?
McCaffrey criminals record.
We know all about you and your dishonorable discharge, beating some poor woman near to death in Syracuse. You've never been in combat, McCaffrey. Your whole life is a fraud.
She was a goddamn peasant whore! She tried to steal from my wallet. I could have fought for this country. I could have...
You beat her because she stole from you. Because she tried to outsmart you.
The ignorant audacity of the bitch. What is a man supposed to do? Sit there and take it? How is a man supposed to call himself a man?
And Evelyn Summers, a poor, drunken nobody, stole your book.
And she got what was coming to her.
Okay, you are the suspect.
Grosvenor McCaffrey, I'm charging you with the murder of Evelyn Summers. She was a sad lady who never hurt anyone except herself. I hope God finds a way to forgive you.
Congratulations, boys, you bagged the fine catch. Another red to boot. Grand. Now, I want you to put this business about a repeat offender out of your mind. This McCaffrey creature shows no remorse, and neither will the grand jury. You would have to walk a long mile to find a better candidate for an unmarked plot in the prison graveyard.
Black Dahlia. Dia tuh masih belum tahu loh Black Dahlia-nya itu lah, yang bunganya Black Dahlia apa sih Grosvenor gitu.
It's here to the left. To the right, it goes right through a pass with 2 Nabus and Enfilade. We can lose everyone.
Lieutenant, get back off this fucking bridge. They'll start walking the mortars back to their own positions. We only have minutes. I'm in charge here, Sergeant. Get your men off the bridge, Lieutenant. What's your unit, Sergeant? We don't have time for this, Lieutenant. What's your unit, Sergeant? I company 22nd Marines, Lieutenant, and we just saved your ass by fording the river. My orders are to reconnoiter the... I think that point is now moot. You have 10 men left. My orders are to save what's left. Move out!
idealisnya si Phelps berbahaya guys. Tuh Quatermon Murders. Apa lagi nih?
Well done, lads. You did well with the Summers case. But we have a problem. The examiner received a new letter today.
Do you mind if I take a look, Ray?
Go right ahead. They've both been rinsed in gasoline like the previous letters, so I can't lift a print.
Apa lagi nih? Can't be defined me well.
The killer knew about this message.
Looking and wonder up to him. Where to miss?
To suffer woes, which hope thinks infinite. To forgive wrongs darker than death or night.
If the note is from the Dahlia maniac, he definitely also killed Teresa Terrell.
Mal and I agree.
But where does that leave us? If this is the Dahlia killer, and he is responsible for the Tarrelson murder, not to mention the Muller
Hang
case-
on a moment, Skipper.
Let me finish, Rusty. We have 5 birds in hand and none in the bush. The department will not survive a scandal if we have to let them all go without catching a fiend first.
Too good to be true. I hid myself within a fountain in a public square.
You like that stuff? What is it supposed to
It's
mean?
supposed to... Forget what it's supposed to... What does he want?
Where are you going with this, Cole?
He's obviously taunting us. He believes he's far more intelligent than we are.
Okay, it's some kind of story, right? A guy that God hates chains him up.
It's an allegory, Rusty.
A what? Story with 2 meanings. A symbolic meaning. But that's what he wants us to think.
Could he be using it literally? Within a fountain in a public square? Could it be that easy?
Can somebody tell me what the fuck is going on?
The fountain in Pershing Square. Come on, we have a clue. Captain, thanks, Ray.
Be careful, Phelps. This is his game you're playing now.
Aduh, gue pengen lanjut tapi guys, tapi ngantuk.
She was 13 if she was today.
Aduh, sepertinya gue udahan dulu ya guys. Gue lanjut besok. Thank you for watching. This game is so interested guys. I'm so sorry I need to end this.